Before I throw this out, I want you to bask in all of its glory. Hello. I know you've come here today because I'm about to teach you a couple things about how to not care what other people think about you. Let's begin. My number one lesson, if you're gonna take away anything from this video, remember the life motto that I live by. Well, I live by 50 life mottos, but this is the number one motto that I live by. It goes as such. We're all gonna turn to dust anyways. We live, we die, that's the circle of life. Are you going to care about this caption that you had or this text that you sent a guy? Are you going to care about that a couple days from now, a couple months from now, a couple years from now? Are you going to remember that? No. So why do you care about it? Societal standards, why are we living by them? Be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, as long as it makes you happy. If something bad happens in your life, say you get a bad grade or you get a bad breakup, we're all gonna turn to dust anyways. So why does it even matter at that point? Living by this life motto makes you just brush off every bad thing that happens to you. Yes, you can learn from your mistakes and this video is sponsored by Water and Good Vibes. You might make a mistake and we'll learn from those mistakes and we'll grow as people. But you don't have to be concerned about every little thing and think about what are people gonna think about this. Yes, you should have some sort of concern, but you don't need it to be everything that you do. The second lesson is people pay more attention to themselves than you. When you're getting ready to go to some sort of event or just go outside, because how many chances do you get to go outside nowadays? Deciding what to wear in public, everyone always thinks, oh my gosh, what are people gonna think if I wear this? I'm so self-conscious, like da 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 da. Honey, you look great. Stop being concerned of what you're wearing or if you don't look good, because chances are people are probably gonna recognize that for a second and you're gonna go about your day like nothing happened. Like all of the hour-long planning of trying on 6 outfits was basically for nothing because nobody really cares about that. But you do. So understand that you can wear whatever you want to wear, because chances are people are more concerned about their own problems than what you look like, because they have a gazillion other things going on in their life. Oh my gosh, I have to do this for my job and this for my job, answer emails, I gotta make dinner, what am I gonna eat tomorrow, da, da, da. Like, please. My third lesson is you only have one life to live. As Drake said, I think it was Drake, YOLO. People always make fun of this YOLO statement, but let me tell you, it is a life motto that you should live by. YOLO. YOLO! Do what you want to do right now. I'm here to motivate you, okay? Get your shine on, girl.
Get your shine on today because you can. You are number one.
If you are scared to do something, ask this person out on a date or wear this, like, you know, risque dress, but you look really good in it. Just do it. We are not cats. We don't have 9 lives, I don't think. I could be in my 5th life. Who knows? But this life right now, this is the only one you remember. So make it memorable. You have one life to live, so use it. Everyone says there's not enough time to do this, there's not enough time to do that. There is plenty of time to do plenty of things. You just have to do it.
Just do it!
And not be concerned about what other people are thinking. Just be yourself and don't be afraid of what other people think of who you are deep inside, because chances are there are good people out there and you will find a crowd that you fit in with and that will accept you no matter how weird and crazy you are, no matter your flaws, or no matter what you look like, or your social status or economic background. You're gonna find someone out there. There's 9 billion billion people in the world. You'll find someone. Let's be more positive, guys, okay? My other point is, when you are somewhere, maybe for a temporary amount of time, you're abroad, and you come into a social situation where you're kind of scared to, you know, go up to someone, spark conversation. Just remember, when are you ever gonna see these people again? You're by yourself. You want to make friends, but you're too scared to. The worst thing that can happen is that they reject you and you move on. The best thing that can happen is they become your lifelong best friends. Which one are you gonna take? It could be lifelong friends, or hey, you get rejected and you move on to the next group of people. You're gonna pick this one. And most of the time, a lot of people are lonely in the world. There is this loneliness pandemic, epidemic, whatever demic. Loneliness can kill people. And I'm not even saying that dramatically. Like, there are studies out there that actually say loneliness is detrimental to your health. If you are taking the one step, the 5 seconds it takes to just say hi, how are you? Most likely that person is lonely and wants a conversation too, but they're also too scared to talk to you as well. So just go out there, spark your conversation. They don't want to talk, you just move on to the next person. It's easy for me to just brush it off and move on, but for most people it's very difficult to brush that off because you feel like, oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I just made a fool of myself and they rejected me in public like that. But if you remember the life mottos, you only live once. We're all gonna turn to dust anyways. If we all understand that, we can be this whole collective community coming together and we're not all feeling lonely. But that's kind of a shot in the dark, isn't it? Another lesson for you. Laughter is the unholy medicine of a better life. And let me tell you why. Laughter boosts happiness. If you need to laugh more, go watch a video. We don't care about what other people are thinking about us when we're laughing and we're having a good time, because we ourselves are having a blessed day, an amazing, fun day. So why should we care about everything else that's going on and what other people are staring at us like owls in the dark? Because chances are those people who are staring at you want to join in. My last lesson is, be known for not caring about what other people think, and your friends and family will hold you accountable to it. Let me explain. So I am known for not caring what other people think. The times where I do get scared to do something, like order an entire bottle of wine at a restaurant with 50, 60-year-old grandparents that will judge me tremendously for buying a bottle of wine for myself. If I get scared to do that, my friend is gonna say, hey Alex, when have you ever cared about what other people think of you? And that holds you accountable to buy the entire bottle of wine. Your friends lift you up, so surround yourself with good people who are gonna hold you accountable to it. I do have a side note. Going back to the beauty part and deciding on what to wear and everything. What you wear doesn't define who you are. Put that on a plaque somewhere. What you look like doesn't define who you are. What you do doesn't define who you are. You know what defines who you are? You. That defines who you are, not all the extra stuff on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters. Remember, you define yourself. You. If you're weird and you're wacky and you're true to who you are, people are actually gonna love that about you, even though maybe first impressions you might not want to show that because people can get turned off a little bit. But over time, people will understand why you are who you are. They're gonna love it. There are also some poopy people in the world that look like they're all put together when in fact they're not. These people are putting on a face for you just to make you think, you know, I'm so put together. I'm gonna tell you about all my accolades, when in fact they're kind of a shit show. Why can't we be more honest with people and say, you know what? I don't have it together, and that's okay. So even if you think you're behind in life, you're not really behind, because what expectation are you going from? Are you going from what you think people think? Well, you shouldn't, because that is not the mentality to have. The mentality to have is everybody has their own journey, their own little pathway to life, and they branch off and they interconnect with other people's paths. But at the end of the day, the path you lead from the very beginning is your own path. So go forward, go lead it. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation with Professor Alex. If you like this video, go ahead and like that. And if you still want to watch some more videos, go subscribe. Go click on my channel. Go watch a couple more videos. Maybe click on that little notification bell so that you're aware of when my next video comes up. And comment if you want to see more of these life talk and life advice videos from me. And that, my friends, is the end of that. Class is dismissed. Peace, love, blessings. Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, we're all gonna turn to dust anyways. People pay attention to themselves more so than you. YOLO. When are you ever gonna see these people again? Laughter is the unholy medicine to a better life. Be known for it, and people will hold you accountable to it. And what you wear doesn't define who you are. What you look like doesn't define who you are, and what you do doesn't define who you are. You define you.